that one.
Issues.
Listeners, welcome back for another episode of Smoking Butts and Tapping Ash with my best friends,
Dave.
And I'm Scott.
Scott's here today
Scotty.
in person. He's alive, and
most of him still here.
yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Still kicking.
He's a little
Still kicking.
smaller than
Yeah.
usual.
He's
Lost a little bit.
He turned sideways and I lost him for a minute.
Yeah, they didn't cut the asshole out of him, though.
No.
Nope, still an ass.
He's still an ass.
It's ingrained.
As soon as I got out of my car, he was, your head's big, blah, blah. You were near this door, and I was there as your friend, and you're like, your head's big.
I'm going to start posting some of the pictures you send me and Dave so they can compare just how big your head is in the pictures.
Okay, you do that. I have pictures of me in a multiple of your hats, and they look like I'm wearing a 5-gallon bucket.
Oh, whatever.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Oh, I'm so glad to be back.
Yeah, I'm glad you're back. I'm very glad you're back.
Oh, man. The triumphant trio.
This is the wonderful podcast where we talk about cigars, barbecue, and all the shit in between.
Yes.
And today's going to be some barbecue and shit because
we're not smoking this week.
We're not smoking because Scott...
We don't want Scott to
Scott
have any issues.
I can't smoke yet. Nicotine slows the healing.
That's right.
And so we weren't.
So we are looking at cigars because Scott was just a darling. I was going to say dear or darling, and I couldn't make up my mind just now. But
okay.
Yeah.
He got us cigars for Christmas.
Yeah, he did.
And it's so exciting.
He didn't tell me he was going anywhere. I would have had him. You got a whole extra box of cigars.
I did.
He paid me for those, though.
I would have paid you for some.
Yeah, right. Been down that road.
We all know better.
You still owe me $20 for gas.
No,
from 5 years
I'm
ago.
not going into that nonsense. Whatever.
I got pictures of that too.
I know.
I'm going to have to smoke one of these today when I get home.
You going to smoke one of yours?
Yeah. You got us nice cigars. What do you got here? A Papas Fritas?
Yeah,
but
I
this
got
is
one of those
the nasty one, ain't it?
It is.
Yep, I bought the box.
The name is the nasty, right?
It's the
It's not a nasty one.
Yes.
The name is the nasty.
The name is nasty.
Yeah, because they have a Papas Fritas, which you know what Papas Fritas means in Spanish? French fry.
That's a weird name for that.
Well, the story behind it, because I bought the box of the Papas Fritas, the rollers there would roll these, and this is what they would eat. This is what they would smoke on their lunch break, but they would always eat French fries on their lunch break. And so they made a cigar that paired well with French fries. And so that's what Papas Fritas means, is French fry.
That's very interesting
so funny
story.
if Travis is way off base.
No,
yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Google it.
Anyway.
I believe you.
I bought a whole box, but this is the one that's the nasty, and I have never had one of those.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't either.
I thought you meant you had it and it was nasty.
No, it's called the nasty. Yeah.
Awesome.
And I haven't had it. So I'm very excited. You got me a couple other.
I didn't even buy me one. I wish I would have bought me one now.
Should have.
You should have. You should have bought more.
I bought me some other stuff.
I'm excited
about
this
that.
One.
Did you buy? I see you got a nice
Heaven
Alabama ashtray back there. Where'd you get that?
I ordered that in red, and then I had the stickers and put on it.
Oh,
little stinky ashtray.
Isn't
it cute?
Gotcha, it is.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Isn't it perfect?
Looks very nice.
It's perfect, just like you in all ways.
Yes, it is.
Besides your ears.
Boy, I missed you guys.
Do you when you put your headphones on? Do you have to tuck your ears?
Yes, I do. They're so big, I gotta kind of poke them in there.
Poke them in
Yep.
I bet.
Yep.
I understand.
Kind of like your headset had to order an extra bar across.
You could
the top.
never. Yeah, you could never be like a scuba diver or something because you couldn't get the mask to go around those ears.
Probably not.
No,
No,
it wouldn't seal.
So typically, this would be the smoke.
Yes, brought to us by
My Monthly Cigars and fucking good coffee. Mr. Nick Gervais there sends us each box every month. I get the Robusto box, which is 4 separate different cigars. Which box do you get, Scott?
the El Presidente, which is double of everything. So
Yes.
it's 8 cigars.
2 of each of those
Yep.
4. And Travis also gets the Robusto box, and he's looking up on
Yeah,
the
he's on
internet.
his phone. He's not even paying attention to us.
Again.
Yeah.
You know, that's where
he's
he
looking
lives.
up the
That's
Papa
fine.
Fritas thing. See if he told us
He
the truth or
probably is.
not.
He probably is, yeah.
No.
So, yes.
Are you alive? I mean, what we're trying to record here.
I am. I was getting a phone call and I can't. Everything. A lot of stuff is going on right now. Sorry. Sorry.
Anyway,
oh boy,
it's the perfect time to get in and order My Monthly Cigars
Yes,
for
it
Christmas. for the cigar smoker in your life or coffee drinker. Either or both. Which I need to re-up on my coffee.
Yeah,
I'm completely out. I was using my cup today, my fucking good coffee cup.
Oh, it was just the cup.
It was just the cup. It did not taste as good.
It
what was
never,
inside
it never
the cup.
does.
No, it doesn't.
Yep.
I need a big old sack full of the coffee. Yes, and don't forget code SBTA for free shipping on your first order. When you get
saves you on shipping.
Yep, good times. Are you done with your phone yet, or what, man? We're trying.
Yeah, I'm recording.
We're running a show here.
I am.
We're just gonna stare at you every time you're on your phone.
I am sorry.
What is that? Just loose tobacco packed in there?
What
think it is,
What
yeah.
cigar is this? We're gonna talk about some cigars on this segment here.
It's a
Acid.
400cc acid
They're pretty good.
cigar.
I've had them before.
I bet it's 1400 cc. Or is there?
Oh, you think? Does that look like? Maybe it is 1400cc. I don't know. It kind of looks like an eye.
No, it's 1400
Yeah,
cc.
Oh,
like an engine. I would
Okay.
imagine
Yeah,
something
1400 cc. Vroom, vroom. See, this one's got wings. It will.
like that. Yes.
it will fly away.
Yes, I'm excited about that
Oscar
one.
Valadares.
Scott got me a couple nub Maduros that I absolutely love, and a box of the tins of my Kentucky Fire Cured Sweets that I asked him to.
I bet
up.
he's going to give us each one of those for Christmas.
Tins.
Yeah,
You think
there's
is that
our
what it
Christmas
is?
gift. We're going to
Is that what it is?
We'll act surprised later when we get them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, good.
So,
Perfect.
How are you doing on
Hey,
your?
Travis is back.
How are you
Yeah.
doing on your?
Oh, yeah,
the
you done?
recovery train.
I'm doing good. The doctor has technically released me. I got to do scans in 2 months to check things out. So
Well, good.
slowly work my way back to work and just keep healing.
That part sounds shitty,
Yeah, it does.
you know. But
No, I don't know. Actually, I'm ready to get out of the house and
I
get
bet.
back to work.
Oh, yeah.
Especially this crappy ass weather.
So I'm going to work
been
Monday. Going to work, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 hours. See how it goes.
On what day? This coming Monday?
Monday. Yeah.
Holy crap, dude!
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Monday.
Tomorr's Monday. I lose track of days sitting in the
Well,
house.
It's December,
Yeah,
Scott.
it's been Saturday every
Yeah.
day for a long time.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my plan. So we'll see how it goes.
Heck
That's
yeah.
good. You'll be contributing to society again.
Yes. Yes. And I'll
Yes.
bring you lunch a few days.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We're neighbors now. We're
Yes,
work
we are
now.
neighbors.
It's very exciting.
You live too far and work too far
Yeah.
away.
You could bring me something on your way through.
No. Nope.
Whatever.
Because you've been by my place several times. Going
And
to
I've brought,
Sam's shopping.
I've brought you ice cream.
one time.
I brought you ice cream. I brought you donuts before. A whole
One
time.
time.
I did not bring you one. Bull crap.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
So what you guys been doing? I know Scott hasn't
Well,
been doing jack
I
shit.
haven't been doing
Well,
jack
actually,
shit.
what have you been doing to pass the time?
Absolutely
curious.
nothing. Watching TikTok videos, Facebook,
Ordering our Christmas gifts.
maybe some TV, but not really anything.
Been watching any
Special.
YouTube videos that are worthwhile?
No, not really.
Damn it, man.
Don't say we were
Sleep
really
a
trying
lot.
to set you up there, Scott.
No, I'm
just
serious.
Pissed
I-
all over it.
I
was
thought you were going to
thinking-
have a big segment there.
I was thinking the other day
Contribute.
that I really haven't watched much TV lately. I mean, I just kind of lay there and
Just been
play
kinda
on my phone and sleep and
hitting the gym, working out.
text you two.
Yeah,
Knuckleheads.
that's an all-day affair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to keep track of your conversations.
I understand that.
Yeah,
I
that's
do.
a full-time job.
We can always tell when it's nap time for you because you'll be
I'll be real
bad.
quiet.
Yeah, you'll be bad mouthing me, and then it'll be about 30 minutes
silence.
silence for a while, and I'm like, well, he's asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much how it is.
Yeah. Then as soon as he wakes up, guess what? He goes right back to bad mouthing me.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Well,
Whatever's
Scott's-
working.
Yeah, Scott's awake.
Whatever's getting him healthy.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm
well,
all for it.
At least he didn't die during the nap or
yeah.
something.
Well,
He came
did
back.
you miss it? You missed it though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could tell.
Oh yeah, I did.
Travis, what have you been doing?
Not a lot. Last night, we me and Rebecca went and had a nice dinner date, and we went and tried the Walker's Bluff, the new casino out there. We haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
And I
Did
will.
you eat at the restaurant there?
Yeah, we did. We ate at Ruthie's.
Thanks for the invite.
That's their steakhouse.
Was it good?
Yes.
It was good?
I was going to get to that if he was.
I've kind of heard both ways. I was wondering.
It was. From my experience last night, I'll give it let's say a 9 out of 10, because the only thing that wasn't my favorite was I had a Caesar salad, and it was good, but it wasn't like the best Caesar salad I've had. Everything else was awesome. Very good. I had a ribeye, Delmonico ribeye, 14 ounce.
Nice.
How much was it? Was it pricey?
$200.
No, it really was. Me and Rebecca both went. Now, granted, she didn't order a steak. She wasn't quite that hungry. She ordered, my steak was 14 ounce Delmonico ribeye. I think it was $42.
That's pretty average.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it was
Wasn't crazy.
No, and it was good. It was good. Had the garlic
Did that
butter
come
on
with
top.
sides?
No.
Okay.
It does. No.
Maybe that's not quite average.
It's well, that's the only difference. As I will say is
So how much are the sides additional?
they're $8 a side, but no, they're shareable sides. So like if you went, if you and Stephanie went, you could each order a steak and just if you wanted mashed potatoes or whatever, they would. I mean, it comes out in a boat. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's not like a dollop of mashed potato on your plate.
So this is a special occasion place to go eat dinner.
Yeah, I'm like
Or if you're
Or
rich.
nightly for rich people. Like Travis.
like ours wasn't like bad. Ours was like $90 with tip and everything. But now she ordered the side of the mac and cheese, and it came out in a cast iron skillet. I mean, it was
So
pretty.
What did she get? What did she have for dinner?
That's what I'm telling you.
Mac and
Just
cheese.
the mac and cheese?
I caught that.
Thank you, Scott.
Well, you said a side.
Well, that's what she ordered. Was she ordered a side of the mac and cheese, and she ordered a bowl of lobster bisque, which their lobster bisque is probably one of the best I've ever had.
So you got a steak,
Mac and cheese.
and some
Lobster.
soup for almost $100.
No, I got a $40 steak, and then she had a side of mac and cheese, which I mean we took some home. I had a side of asparagus, which I mean everything was just great. They bring 3 different types of bread to the table in the basket, and then they have this little tray with 3 different butters in it, or no, 2 different butters. I'm sorry, 2 different butters, and in the middle is like an oil and herb thing, the
Gotcha.
Parmesan. It was really good. Yeah,
Awesome.
very fancy.
For $100.
Yeah.
And we had asparagus, and there was something else I felt like.
So for normal
A
people,
Caesar salad.
Did you
Because my
okay.
your Caesar salad's like, and I love trying Caesar salads, so I ordered it. It was like $9.
Was it good? I love a Caesar salad.
It was good. It wasn't the best one I've ever had. Now it does come with fresh anchovies on top, and they tell you that it comes with, they're sliced real thin, but they lay them out on top real pretty. But that was the other thing is I've been to like good restaurants, but they'll bring your meal out and it's your Caesar salad's this big. No, I
Right.
mean me and her both ate off of it and didn't finish it. They took some back, so you left very full, and we left with everybody we saw. Every single person we were sitting by the door, every person we saw walk out, they had to-go bags with it. Like I don't think anybody finished their meals. You get a lot of food,
well, that's good.
and a lot of places where you pay a lot like that, you don't. You know what I mean? It's just a little dollop of this. That
It's a little steak about
Yes.
like that.
Right.
Side
this was a
that.
14 ounce good ribeye.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
It was very good. And we went to the casino, and yes, I did leave a winner.
You're a winner in our eyes.
I know.
Every day.
We took
Yeah.
$40 with us, and we left with 65.
Nice. You almost paid for dinner.
Almost.
You
Almost.
paid for your Caesar salad.
Yeah.
There you go.
I told Rebecca that with my winning, because her dinner was only like $18, because it was like 10 for the bisque and 10 or 8 for the mac and cheese, and their mac and cheese is awesome. They have a lobster mac and cheese. Now it's like $48, but I'm betting it's going to be a huge thing with a lot of lobster in it.
So just your dinner was $70?
Yeah, mine was expensive,
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
and I told her that when I go, you were a cheap date.
So if Angie goes, you're going to be spending about $150.
I'm not going.
Well, I'm just
It's
saying.
good. No,
if
you got to
did.
go sometime.
Nah,
It's
I'm not
good.
gonna go.
It's good. Why are you not going to go?
Yes. I can cook just as good at home.
I don't know. This is good.
If I'm going to spend money, I'm going to eat seafood.
I feel like I can cook a steak just as good as anywhere
Yeah.
at home.
I'm not saying you guys can't, but sometimes it's just nice to get dollied up.
Sometimes it's nice not to have to cook.
Not to have to cook it.
See, I don't like the what if factor in places like that. Like, what if you order a $50 steak and it sucks?
I've had that before.
I have too. So
Well,
it's been a long time since I've been to any place
I will
like
say
that.
I don't know if I've ever. I've been to many restaurants where I've ordered a steak and it did suck. I don't necessarily know if I've went to a place where I've ordered a $50+ steak and it sucked. It might not be the best one I've had, but it's at least good. Usually if you pay that much, if you're going to charge me that much, you're going to be halfway okay at cooking it.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm. But I have had some bad ones.
Yeah.
But they're usually like $20, $30.
You can take me and Scott there to eat.
Yeah, that could be our Christmas gift.
Yeah, it could be our 1-year podcast anniversary present.
Yeah.
You guys are off your rocker.
That's coming up, by the way. If I remember right, first week of February.
Yeah.
Well, it was because we was talking about Thanksgiving.
Well, like we've said many times.
So we had to figure out how to do this crap.
We were actually already past our year. Because we were already...
We started recording in the middle of November.
Playing around.
Yeah, playing around.
Trying to learn.
There was a lot of episodes that didn't make the
what
air,
buttons
which I
for
still
Travis
think,
not to push.
I still wish... I still think we should release those 8 episodes.
We can't.
Did we get rid of them?
We'll be taken off the air.
Did we get rid of them?
I got them.
I think we should release them at some time, like special editions.
Like maybe if we're just gonna quit.
No, there wasn't anything that bad in any of them. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was.
I don't know.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Dave's a little more sensitive than me and Scott.
No, you're just...
Dave's a little smarter than you.
And also, I might
we
not,
don't give a fuck.
honestly, I might not remember what's on all of them, but anyway.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to, Dave?
We'll
We'll include you in this.
We've been slowly cleaning the house over the last month, just emptying closets and this and that, getting ready for the holidays, and that's been something. So we get halfway through it after a work day, and you're like, screw this crap. We're going to watch
That sounds about
watch
as
a show.
exciting as my life.
I know. So this morning we were going through the shoe closet. That was something while I was cooking ribs. So we got something done today. That's good news. And then yesterday I set up a John A. Logan with my art booth, and my friend Tom Brooks went with me and took some comics and stuff, and it didn't do that well. It was a first time show, and it was
not much traffic, or
there was some people, but it was promoted as mostly a sports card show, which I knew that going in. Probably wouldn't be much. I wanted to get in with them well in the beginning, and then they're just kind of seeing if people would go.
Get your name
and
out.
people went. So next time I think he's going to advertise it as a little bit of everything, which would be great, which I ended up doing pretty well. I sold a commission I got to do. It was the big one, so that was nice, and ended up buying some of Tom's comics, so I spent some money also, helped some people out.
Nice.
Nice.
Heck
I had a friend
everybody
that was
there.
going to go to that he wanted to go. He's a big baseball card collector. He was going to go to it.
So I'm not used to those guys. I'm not used to card collector guys. It's a whole nother world away from comics and stuff. You would think it'd be similar. No, they think their shit's made of gold. Like they are not there to sell stuff because
they're there to brag what they have
mostly, and like they just want a mint for what they have. You know what? Because it's theirs.
Yeah,
is what I think. I'm not for sure on this, but I think they're more like, oh, these are my cards. You're going to pay me this much to get them.
Yeah, I think some of them they just do it like literally. Look what I have.
I have this Michael Jordan rookie.
I have this. I have this.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of it.
$1 billion.
And then they'll have all the shit cards out here for $1.
Yeah,
or whatever. Some guy was there. He bought out an estate sale lot, and there were stacks of freaking boxes of cards. Like you couldn't see the guy behind him. It was like 2 feet tall on the table. And like 10 minutes into it, we looked on the website on Facebook, that is, and he had already posted, $800 takes everything. We had been open like 10 minutes maybe. So, yeah, it was something.
Did he sell all of it?
No, I'm sure it was all garbage. He had to buy it to get one box of cards, but I guess from what he was saying, that one box of cards made him like $10,000. So now he's stuck with all this other stuff.
With all the junk.
That's why I don't typically buy huge collections like that.
So were you the only like non-card memorabilia?
No, the guy I know, Kevin, he has a lot of like pop culture type stuff, and he had like 4 tables, I think, and then another guy I know, Caleb, he set up with some nerd stuff, and he actually bought a Nintendo Switch from me yesterday. And there was a couple a couple of different kind of people.
Yeah.
Mostly sports cards, though.
Mostly sports. But now, are you on? And I look at it as like anymore. You go to a farmer's market, there ain't a farmer in sight. You go to these farmer's market, it's these people making crafts or clothes, selling clothes, brand new clothes or whatever.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I'm like, it's a farmer's market. So I'm like me, if I was you, and I understand why you're doing it, I'm not mad, but like I wouldn't have thought, hey, there's a baseball card show going on. I'm going to go sit up and sell my artwork.
Well, I didn't. I was invited.
Oh, they were invited.
My other friend Matt, he's like, hey, you should set up here. They're trying to get this thing going. And like on the flyer in the very bottom right-hand corner, it was huge on the thing that says sports card show. Down here it says other collectibles, comic books, this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, whatever.
Which, I mean, I guess it's good because you get something.
Yeah, I would have not ever thought to set up there. Which, while I was there, I had some good ideas, though. I think next time I do it, I'm going to try to draw some team mascots.
Oh.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like some classic players.
Whip those out real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 minutes. He could do it.
Something like that.
He could if he would sit down with a pencil. I've seen the man draw.
Yeah. I could probably do it in like an hour.
Nice.
A really nice one.
A really nice one. A really okay one, 10 minutes.
Yeah, the commission I have to do next from that guy there is 19 by 24. It's freaking huge.
19
I've done 3 other ones this size.
What are you drawing?
It's the Hulk fighting Wolverine.
That would never happen.
It's happened many times.
In movies?
That's how Wolverine came to be, is in Hulk 181.
I think you're wrong.
Okay.
I don't know. I know.
Agree to disagree.
No idea.
When in Rome.
When in Rome.
When in Rome. What movie is that from?
I have no idea.
Oh, my God. Anchorman.
Are we going to start that again?
You won't like it because it's Will Ferrell.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
We were doing that when
Even
you were
though I
gone.
watched The Elf the other night.
Oh, that's the best one?
It is probably his best movie, but I don't watch a lot
I didn't
of his
expect
movies.
Scott to say that.
I didn't either.
Yeah. I liked it.
What's your favorite Christmas
Elf
movie?
is good.
We were talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
National Lampoon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I knew you'd be
That's
one
the
of those
best
people.
one.
Yeah.
It is the best one.
Yeah, I've already watched it too.
I just don't.
I don't watch it on purpose until Christmas Eve every year.
Yesterday was the first.
It's on every day.
I know. Like all day long.
Yeah.
Yes. Rebecca's started putting up the Christmas stuff yesterday. She put up the tree, and so I gave
How big's
in.
your tree? This size? Water bottle?
It's a little 2-footer. Little bitty one. Like one of those table ones.
Okay.
Is it really?
No, it's 9 foot.
What?
I can't ever tell if you're telling the truth or not, Travis.
It's 9 foot. 9 foot.
It's your regular tree that you're using?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. I figured in your new
New shack.
In Tent City, we would just break off a branch and hold it up.
I have a Charlie Brown tree if you want to borrow it.
No, but anyway, I was nice and I went ahead and gave in, and I was playing music and I turned on Christmas music for her. I said, okay, because I'm not a Scrooge, but I cannot start listening to Christmas music like in October.
That's exactly what a Scrooge would say.
Oh, boy, I know. That's exactly what Scrooge.
No, I'm not racist, but
no, you can start. They start playing that crap in October, even sometimes before then. And I'm like, it ain't even Halloween. I can't do it. I'm one of those that I like it about the week of Christmas. Let's start about the 20th. Start playing it, and I can't listen to solely just that. Even yesterday, we would listen to a playlist for a couple hours, and I would change back to, I throw a little Jimmy Buffett or something in there, and then go back to it. I'm like, I can't listen to straight Christmas music.
no, I can't either.
There's a few good Christmas songs, but I can't. There's not enough to go around.
I don't mind when we get in the car and it's on or something like that, but I don't ever turn on Christmas music.
Hey guys, let's get into this week's Rubdown.
Here we go.
Flip it, rub it down. Oh, no.
He said he was made a new
Oh,
one.
he did.
Yep.
I
He
love
and you
it.
talked all over it.
Well, no, because
What a fucker.
We'll do it one more time.
Okay,
Do
we're
it
going to
one more
replay
time.
One more time.
Silence.
we did.
Back it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh, no.
That's right.
Isn't it cute?
He texted us the other day and he
Yes.
said, I made a sound clip,
yeah.
but he didn't tell us what it was.
I know. It was a surprise.
Or did you guys talk about it on the side?
Yeah, we did.
I figured. That's what.
Yeah, when
that was Scott's idea. He's like,
Yeah.
no, he had no
Yeah.
idea.
I
This-
heard that and I'm like, that would be a good, take that little bit out.
Oh, yeah.
Sound clip.
That sounds like something Scott's driving around listening to.
It's definitely on Scott's playlist, Belvive DeVoe.
Yeah.
This week's Rubdown brought to us by Louie's Barbecue Supply here in Illinois.
What's the address again, Travis?
601 or 621.
Shit.
Is it 601? 621, something like that. It's right there on Park Avenue.
It's across from
148,
Hardee's.
Across from Hardee's. Why did you ask me that, you asshole?
Because you look distracted. I wanted you to focus.
Well, I was.
again.
I'm
Now
really
he's on his phone.
I'm looking up the address because I always forget. I'm horrible like that. But this week's Dave did ribs.
Yep, I did some baby backs.
We did some baby back, but this week we wanted to do them more of a comp style. So I went over to Aaron at Louie's Barbecue Supply, and I said, this week we're doing it, but we want to do comp ones. We don't, but we didn't want to do our comp, how we normally do them. I said we
Right.
want to try something different. So we were going to do some layering, and he handpicked these out, and he said he has done these in comp. He's done them at home. He gave us. We started with Heath Riles Competition Barbecue Rub Blend. Is that one? And then Hardcore Carnivore Tex-Mex Taco Fajita seasoning. And then when
Yep.
it was done, we sprinkled a little bit of the one we did last week, I think.
Yep.
The Blues Hog Sweet and Savory over the top.
That's the one we did on the salmon, right?
This is the one we did on the salmon, which we said was awesome on the butter.
Yes.
So, Dave, real quick, you just give us a little rundown of how you. I thought you post some pictures.
I did. I gave a play-by-play today. I wanted everybody to be a part of the cook.
Yes, that's good.
Yep. It was pretty straightforward. I didn't do anything crazy. Like I just put the base down. The Heath Riles was the base rub, and then went back and sprinkled on the Hardcore Carnivore Tex-Mex over that. Probably a 2-to-1 ratio from the Heath Riles to the taco one, because I didn't want it to be too taco-y, because it's very. We'll talk about the rub in a minute.
Yeah.
But anyway, just let that cook. Sprayed it down a couple times with apple cider vinegar, like I always do. Wrapped it in butter and some apple juice.
Kerrygold butter.
Kerrygold butter. That's the key.
butter.
Yep. And then
That's key.
Yep. Lately, I have not been unwrapping them and cooking them more, because I don't usually use sauce for myself, and I think they're just better that way.
Yeah, none
They
of us
stay
do, really.
they stay moist, and the rub kind of turns into a sauce when you leave them wrapped.
He said moist.
He did.
Yep.
He said moist.
But yeah, there you go. So just threw them in the cooler and came on over.
So what did you think of your final product?
I thought the cook turned out very well. The flavor, the key word there that Travis didn't give us earlier was competition style. And they were big flavor. Like there's a
I
big.
said we were going to do some comp ribs.
Well, I didn't know you told Aaron that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I told him. I said we want to turn into some competition ribs.
So now I know.
Layer, yeah.
It is. You want big flavor at comps.
Because he said he's turned this
Yeah,
what
you
we
want
did
it to
in.
be memorable with them taking a bite of food.
Because they take one bite and you
Yeah.
want a lot of
And-
flavor in that one bite.
As
Yep.
far as this goes, that nailed that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You would remember that.
Yeah, because that's the thing. For the listeners that don't know, when you do the comp, the judge is tasting all those ribs, and they pick up one, give her a little shake, do the appearance, and then take one bite, and they're done.
Yep.
So you want that one, yeah. So that's why they always say, like, comp food, you don't really want to eat at home. Because after a couple, you're like, ugh. So the first bite tastes good, but then after a couple, you're like, that's just too much.
Right.
Not saying about these, but
Which
normal
this was
competition
pushing
food.
it. I had 4 ribs,
yeah.
and it was pushing. There was a lot of flavor going on.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I will probably sauce the rest when I get home, just to level it out.
Tone
Level
it down
out.
a little bit,
Yep.
like a sweet sauce
Yeah,
or
like
something.
a sweet sauce.
So you give your thoughts, I guess, since you're already going.
Well, we've already done the sweet and savory. That was
Yeah.
just kind of an after sprinkle when we
Yeah,
got
leave that
here.
one out.
We'll say that was a garnish. So the Heath Riles competition rub, I would give it like a 8.5 because it kind of tastes like other stuff I've had. My problem with Heath Riles stuff is it's mostly paprika, like every one of them. But because of that, you can layer on the rub thick, like we all do at the comps and whatnot. The Hardcore Carnivore, I'm pretty excited about this one for sure. Like it's taco-y, but it's not too taco-y, and it's different than other Mexican style seasonings. So I'm going to give this a 10.
Whoa.
I'm giving it a 10 because I think this
Have we ever gave a 10?
Yeah, we gave a couple.
We've gave I don't know,
Hardcore Carnivore got a 10. I gave a 10.
You really like that.
Yeah, the what was the other one? The Heavy Smoke. I think we all.
Yeah, Heavy Smoke was.
I gave
it was
10.
a good one. Yeah.
I think there's 3 that I gave a 10. Now 4.
Yeah.
But that's tentative because I've only used it the one time. But this is like right up my alley as far as taco type seasonings.
Well, my question is like you said, it's not very taco-y.
It's not too taco-y.
Yeah, it's taco-y, but it's not
taco-y,
over.
but there's other stuff
totally
going.
Okay.
You think it's over taco-y?
No, I don't. I guess I misunderstood him when we were standing up there before. I thought he said like it wasn't taco-y at all.
Oh, no.
And when I took the bite, I was like, it's straight taco. But
it's taco-y, but there's
like
other things going on. Like there's like a citrus type flavor, and there's good salt. It's just good.
I have at home. I have bought there at Louie's the Hardcore Carnivore, but they got the chili lime or lime chili mix or whatever, and he hadn't used it yet, and I still haven't used it, but I couldn't wait when I got home. And I got home and took a pinch of it. Wow, it's got some lime. Wow.
Does it?
Yeah. I want to put it on some fish or something. But so you got a 10, and then you gave this a 8 or 8.5?
Yeah, 8.5. I think it's hard to rate them together.
I know. It is. Well, okay, what would you give your ribs overall? Let's do that since it's kind of a comp one.
Hold on, I got a cough. Excuse me.
You're not even smoking.
No, I got some pepper from trying this rub just now in the back of my throat. If I were a barbecue judge, which I'm not, I would give those a 9.5 on a 1-bite scale.
On a 1-bite scale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. I'm impressed.
I am too.
Because I would definitely remember that.
I misjudged.
I don't think you would get this flavor from anybody else. Like, you would definitely stand out in a competition.
Yeah, you would definitely stand out.
All right, you go next, because I feel like in my mind I would know what you would think.
Well, then what do you think? And I'll be honest.
Like, typically with this rub, it's very salty. I think you would really like it. It's very rub heavy. You don't taste much pork, so you would like that because you don't like to taste your meat.
I do like to taste my meat. That's why I don't do barbecue sauce.
He likes to taste his meat.
He definitely does.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that you really like this. Maybe not the combination as much, but I think you probably like both of these rubs. Probably this one a lot more than this one.
Trying to think about what you said. I think you're a little, you're kind of on, just from the 2 pinches I've had. And that's all I had of separate.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one a little more, the Tex-Mex one. On the rubs, the competition Heath Riles, just from this one, I'll give it. I'm going to say probably a 7.
Okay.
And that's just the pinch. But now I really want to try this. I know you said you had put this on some of our ribs before when we didn't have something else. But did you put the pecan with it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I just want to try this on something by itself where I can actually give this one a fair.
I think that one's plenty to flavor anything, but
Yes.
it wouldn't hurt to throw something sweet with it.
Yeah. It was probably good with the pecan.
Or the cherry.
Or the yeah, I think
Like Aaron does.
Yeah, Aaron said he had done cherry with that
Yeah.
one too. The
Something to
cherry.
complement it, I think.
That raspberry sauce would be great with that.
Raspberry chipotle blue
Yes.
sauce.
Oh yeah,
That
on
would be
top of
good.
that, yeah, that would. That stuff's good with anything.
That's what you should take home and put on the ribs.
That's what I should.
The Hardcore Carnivore Tex-Mex, I'm going to give it, just off this and the pinch and the ribs, I'm going to give this probably, I'll give it a 7.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll give it a 7.5. I liked it, and you're right. I do like this one a little more than just the pinch wise of this one. This one was just very. I want to do something with it, but that one was very strong, like fajita taco, which I guess it's it's supposed to be, but I don't know. There's something about it that I really want to like it, but then there's something about it that I'm like, I don't know if I like it, but I want to try something else. I don't know. This one's the most. To me, the most complex one we've done, where I either can just say I like it or I don't.
It's very complex. That's why I like it.
I can't say I hate it or don't like it, but it's just very complex to me. I don't know about it. That one. Overall, the ribs, they were cooked perfect. I did tell you that. It's first time for everything. But
dickhead.
They were cooked really.
And he wonders why we're mean.
They were cooked really
I know.
good.
I think this is the first time he hasn't shit on my food this week.
They came right off the bone. They were cooked perfect. Me as a judge, overall, if I took the one bite test, and just because of the rubs, I would probably give it a 6.
Wow, really?
Yeah. It would. Now you're right. It would stand out. It definitely would stand out to me, but I don't think it would stand out good to me. If that makes sense. I'm not trying to shit on either one of the ribs,
No, I
or the
know.
rubs or your ribs. They were good, and they're both all good too. I don't know if I like all of it together.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you have that, and we've done some wow ribs because you're like, whoa, okay, now that's just it tastes good, but you just want that one bite.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know these. That's what I'm going to give it.
Okay.
That's just my honest opinion. What about you there?
Am I next?
You're next.
Come
Scott.
on, King
Okay.
of Mouth.
It's been a while since Scott ate
Come
any
on.
food.
Yeah, I'm still got a little taste issue.
We had to put your ribs in
but-
the blender.
Travis chewed them up and spit.
Yeah, I'll
spit
feed
'em
you
in
like a
Can
Scott's
I
bird.
say
mouth.
fuck you to him?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Fuck you,
I'll feed you like a little baby bird.
gerber.
Yeah.
First off, I would have never gone to a store, picked them two
No,
out to
I
put
wouldn't.
on ribs and combine. I just
When he gave it to me, I'm like, you are crazy.
something
but-
about Tex-Mex on ribs just I don't know. After eating it, I thought it was good. There was a lot of flavor there. I've used the competition before. I think I'm still a fan of his original sweet barbecue rub
I like that one.
versus the competition.
That's my favorite one that they put out.
Right.
What, the sweet or this
Yeah,
one?
the sweet one.
Oh,
Yes.
the sweet is
Sweet
okay.
barbecue.
I'm still more of a fan of that, and I'd be curious what that would be like with that Tex-Mex.
I think it would be better.
Do you?
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm curious.
because there's a lot going on
Yeah.
both of
Yeah.
these by themselves.
I mean,
There's
after
there's not salt, like heavy
Right.
salt in that one, and I think that would pair well with the
yeah.
Tex-Mex one because it has heavy salt in it.
I mean, after eating them cooked together, they were very flavorful. There was a lot going on. I mean, they was very good. The competition rub, I'm probably gonna give a 7. Just because I like the other better.
Yeah.
The Tex-Mex, I'd probably give it an 8. I mean, I would like to do some tacos with it or fajitas or something like that. The ribs overall,
Like if you were a judge,
if
sitting
I
there
was a
to judge
judge
that rib.
and the one bite,
Mhm.
the flavor was there, the one bite,
the tenderness was there.
tenderness was there, the
Okay,
one
yeah.
bite would probably hurt you just because they was more fall off the bone. But
But
Yeah.
that's what we were going for
Yeah.
because we
Yes.
wanted to eat them today.
yes,
We made.
but that's a
compromises on
good backyard rib. It was actually
Yes.
perfect for that.
Yeah,
Very
you took
good.
one bite and the whole rib came off with you.
Yes.
If I was a
Mhm.
judge, I would probably rate them 8
Okay.
if I was judging.
Yep.
So just
Yeah,
because of the one bite thing, though.
Yep. I didn't even take that
Yeah.
into consideration
Right.
when I said mine. So if we're throwing that in, also I would say an 8
Yeah,
altogether because
yeah. I mean, that's the only
Yeah.
thing
But-
on them ribs that hurt you is the one bite.
Well,
yeah.
and we've
Because
said
of-
that before, and again with the comp stuff, they judge it to where it's like it's crap you don't want to eat. Like
So,
when
like-
I eat ribs, I want to take a bite and it all come off the bone. I want
Yeah,
that.
me too. Like just the flavor alone, if you were a judge, what would you think?
Oh, I'd give it probably 9.5. I thought the flavor was there.
Yeah.
The flavor was there, but I just,
Yeah.
like I said, I agree it stands out, but it stands out as, I don't know.
You know what I bet would be awesome? If pulled those ribs apart and made tacos with them.
out of that would.
That would be awesome.
I
And
will
sprinkle a little more of that on there.
Yeah.
This is quickly this brand, this hardcore carnivore.
I love it so
It's
far.
quickly because and you're absolutely right with me. Every seasoning they have is very bold. Like
Is
wow,
that-
you really.
Is that Texas? Made in Texas?
I think so.
Does it say?
I'm pretty sure, if I remember right.
Well,
I think it is.
The price tag's over it. Or no.
No. It's all right.
Yeah, go Texan. What it says. So
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
I'm pretty sure they're in Texas.
Yeah,
It's good stuff.
Tex-Mex twist, because that's where Tex-Mex comes from, and we all know what Tex-Mex
Oh, we're
is.
going
Yeah,
on
Travis
this debate
said
again.
that Tex-Mex is Texas people cooking Mexican food.
Made in Texas. It says right there.
There you
Hardcore
go.
carnivore, Texas.
Perfect.
Texans.
Chipotle in Marion's almost done. You can get your Tex-Mex.
I ain't going there. I don't like it.
I
I've only
don't
ate there
think I've
one
ever
time.
ate there.
It's okay. I always say it's like a healthier Moe's, like a little fresher, like more. I don't know. I feel like a hipster or something going. Like not even a hipster. Like a. I don't know. Like I'm one of those parents that like I'm not going to let my kid have any sugar going in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember it. We went
That's
one
just
time.
what I feel like going in there.
I don't think I've ever ate there.
I'll give it a whirl.
Man, one place you guys need to try that's just like that as a Moe's is if you tried the Changos. There's one in Carbondale, then they
No.
opened the one in Marion. Place is good, legit, very good.
I don't like Moe's.
No,
I've never been a fan of Moe's.
Moe's was good when it first opened and has greatly went downhill, but Chingos blows it out of the water. I mean, even from opening
So
day.
is that what it's like? Do you
Yes, it's
build
like-
your own thing?
Yes, it's a much smaller scale, but it's good stuff. And they
So you-
pile on the meat. I mean, it's good.
So it's a Subway style place.
Yes,
You go,
it's a
okay,
Subway
I didn't
style.
know that.
Yeah, they make quesadillas. You can make bowls, or it's just like Moe's. Yeah,
We ate a
Burritos,
place like
tacos.
that in Bloomington, Indiana. It was freaking good.
Yeah, he's got one in Carbondale and one in Marion. They're good. Good food.
I've heard that the one in Carbondale, like, it's not open very often.
Maybe he shut it down or something.
Maybe. I don't know.
But anyway,
Who knows?
the one in Marion's open and all I know. So this week's Rubdown. Overall, then what? The ribs are probably what you got? I mean, an 8 or 9.
I'd say a 9. I'd give him a 9 overall.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I was even a 6 or 7. You know, well, that was on the rubs. But I like this. I like trying new things.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Trying the different ones. Because like we've all said,
Yeah.
I don't think any of us would have walked in and said, "I'm going
No.
to put this on my ribs."
I would have never put them together.
I'm not gonna. I would have never put them together, but I probably would have tried the Tex-Mex on the ribs. I'm an experimental cook,
Yeah.
but I would go even further. Like I said earlier, I would use that, and then instead of like barbecue sauce, use taco sauce and let that set on the ribs.
Yes.
I bet that would be freaking good.
I bet that could be good. And I do like your idea of, especially how those are falling off the bone, pull that off and make
Yeah.
some tacos
Make you a
out
little
of
taco.
it. Make tacos
Yep.
out of it. That would be good. But I think that would help with like little cheese, sour cream, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, offset.
To offset it all. I think that would be awesome.
Some sour cream in there.
I will say
Mhm.
that.
My favorite experimental ribs that I've made are the buffalo ribs. Buffalo style ribs, not actual buffalo ribs. They're very good.
Buffalo sauce. What kind did you use? Like Frank's?
I
or-
usually use Sweet Baby Ray's. They have
That's
the
good.
best
I've
freaking
had that.
buffalo sauce. But I use the powdered stuff first. Also, I've had different ones.
I
I
didn't
think.
know they had powdered.
Yeah, they have. I usually use the Frank's powder. I've used the Kinder's. It's pretty good, but it's very, very powdery, like baby powder. But it's good. And then after, you sauce them up at the buffalo sauce, let that set up. Then you sprinkle on some of the powdered ranch. And it is freaking good, buddy. Good.
Cool.
While we're in the talking and cooking mood or whatever,
Hold on one more time. I just want to hear it.
Back it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no!
that's really good.
That's pretty
That's
good.
probably the best one you've done. We'll keep you around for that one. That's good.
I'm going to start.
That's
doing
the end
more.
of the rubdown session.
Yes, it's winter, so I have some time to do things like that.
That's good. Maybe you can come up with a better one for my Would You Rather.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I have an idea for that.
Okay.
But I gotta buy a freaking song. I had to buy that one song to get that.
I'll give you $1 toward it.
I'll give you.
It's more annoying trying to find who has the songs.
Yeah.
Is there going to be like $1 a song everywhere? Then I got to think, well, do I want to just buy the album or?
Choices.
Yeah, that was a quandary. But I just bought that one song because I'd never listened to that album.
We're going to get in, right now we're going to go out of order, but we're going to get into smoking tips. Because we have
Smoking tips.
Smoking tips. We got a question.
All right.
Craig Gerald said, with Christmas around the corner, how about some pro tips on different ways to smoke/bake hams? Dave, we know you've got the scoop with injectables.
What?
You take it, Dave.
That's what it says. It says, Dave, we know you've got the scoop with injectables. You can read it. Do you not follow our listeners?
I saw that.
Yeah. Craig Gerald.
I don't think I saw that post, but
Now I wonder if he's talking about
You have him stumped there, Craig.
a already smoked ham like from the store, or a.
yeah, I've never cooked one just from raw.
I haven't either.
I've done a double smoked.
Double
ham.
smoked is what. Yeah, I've done.
I don't know if you could inject a ham if that's what he means.
Like a
it's,
spiral smoked. I don't
it's
know how
very
you would.
dense.
You can inject anything.
I don't know if it would take any liquid because the ham is
We
like.
didn't say it was going to take. We just said you could inject.
What do you think that is, Travis?
Well, I know, but you're just injecting it. I could inject you with.
Well, yes,
anything.
I made like 95% water. Of course you could.
I'm going to inject you. Inject you.
You're gonna what me?
Inject you.
Gross.
All right, Scott. What? Put your scar away.
I got to fix my scar thing here.
So that's what he's asking. Is
Hams. I am not the correct person to answer this. I'm not a huge pork person. I'm definitely not a ham person. Like I'll just buy a honey baked ham because they do it best. Honestly.
Okay, I've done a spiral smoked ham before, double smoked it.
Mm-hmm.
I usually just put it on the smoker for about 2 hours till it gets to about 135, and then I'll sauce it, which I make my own sauce out of bourbon and brown sugar.
Oh, that sounds pretty
I
tasty.
make
bourbon.
Well, usually I just use some mediocre. I
Whatever.
don't use my Woodford. Just something I'll grab. But I kind of make it like a paste to where it's thick, but it's not real runny. When the ham gets about 135, I'll put some on there and then let it get to about 145 and then take it off and put the rest on there. But that's how I do one. But you're really just double smoking it. It's already
cooked.
It's already cooked. You're just warming it up to temp.
I think that's what
Right.
anybody does. I don't know
Yeah.
too many people that get them, like I said, a raw ham. And
Well, you'd have to have a pig processed and
Yeah, I'd
and
like to
get it
try it.
that
I've
way.
never. I don't know if I've ever seen
Yeah.
just a raw ham before. 'Cause, you would have to cure it.
I mean,
Otherwise,
I think
it's just going to be.
I think you would have to have like a smokehouse and let it hang for
Yeah, I don't know.
several hours.
I'm sure he's talking
hours.
about this one, the
Yeah.
Kentucky Legend.
I mean, that's
or
how I
whatever you
do
buy.
one. I mean, you're talking a couple hours on the smoker,
Yep.
2.5, if that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Smooth
Well,
sailing.
Good job, Scott. You answered the question this week.
Now,
I contributed.
I have taken leftover ham before and put it on the smoker in like some beer and some honey and stuff and just warmed it up that way, and it was pretty good. You know,
Never
if
use
you
the
have
sauce
leftovers.
that comes with a ham.
Hell no.
That
Throw
shit's
crap
nasty.
away.
Throw it away. Whip up your own with some brown sugar and bourbon.
Travis, do you have any ham experience?
I mean, I've cooked a couple, but that's what I was thinking. I've never. You call it cooking, but I'm like,
You're just warming
you're
it
just
up.
warming it up.
Right.
But yeah, and I'm with you. I'm not the biggest ham. I've done the crock pot ones. I mean, like my father-in-law, my kids love my father-in-law's ham, and all he buys is the Kentucky Legend. I think it's the hickory smoked one, and he just brings it home and he wraps it in aluminum foil and puts it in the crock pot.
A lot of
and they
people-
fight over this ham, and I'm like, it's just
Okay.
A lot of people put pineapple on their hams.
Yeah.
I don't.
That brings
I'm
me,
not a pineapple.
That
on
brings
my
me to my
ham
next
guy.
my next subject here. Our buddy Luke in Canada,
Hey.
My Sticks 35 millimeter on Instagram. Go check him out. He does cigar reviews for My Monthly Cigars in different places.
he's a nice guy.
He is hilarious. Yeah, he sent me. It was like a TikTok type video, I guess, through Instagram the other day, and we're gonna have to try this. You said you're not a pineapple guy,
Not on ham.
right? Okay.
It's like everybody seems to do that.
Well, this I was watching this video and it looks awesome. Like they skin this pineapple, leave the stalk on the top because you're gonna need it. They dip it in honey, like get it good and dipped in honey. They take a rack of like St. Louis style ribs, coat them with the rub or whatever. Then they wrap the ribs around the pineapple, like put skewers in there to stay, and they cooked it in the oven, but we could throw it on the smoker.
Huh.
I think that
I mean,
would
I
be
would try
freaking awesome,
Yeah.
man. And we still have the sauce that he gave us, the Canadian barbecue sauce we can sauce them up with.
I mean, I would try that.
That might be our next
I'm just
big
not
cook.
crazy about pineapple on ham is what
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
not
talking
either.
about.
Like,
Everybody does that.
Everybody has the pineapples on the outside
Yeah.
and the cherry in the middle. What's
It's like
the point of that?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, are you in a hurry or what?
No, I was just standing up stretching my legs.
Oh, okay.
No,
I thought you were plotting your escape.
No, I was just standing up and stretching. Is this my button still? This week's Would You Rather. It's kind of simple. It's going to be hard for Dave because I can already know what Dave's going to say.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
No.
Okay, good.
I know what Dave's going to say. Dave, you'll know what I know.
It'll be
he'll
a
say.
10-minute answer.
No. It'll be a long answer because I just know Dave.
Okay.
And he's going to go, oh, it's going to be hard for me. The rest of your life, all you can eat is either Suzy Q's or, you know what Suzy Q's are?
Yeah.
Suzy Q's or the white zingers with the yellow icing. That's all you can eat. Breakfast, that's all you can eat the rest of your life. Which one are you going to pick?
Suzy Q's. Scott, it's your turn.
Suzy Q's.
He's being an asshole. I knew he was going to be like,
I don't
like sweets.
I don't like zingers.
This is going to be hard for me.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of zingers either.
No.
See, I would go, but
But you don't like
I
chocolate.
don't, exactly. See, you know me. So
I know
well.
you.
Yeah,
I knew your answer.
Yeah, I would go with the zingers.
No.
But can you imagine that going? Now I have seen the documentary on the guy.
You wouldn't last long.
No. There was a guy that I don't know if he's really a scientist or if he was a nutritionist or whatever, but he was trying to show people in a way now that it's all about your calories and your intake. Well, he went for a whole year, because you've seen the guy that did the whole year of nothing McDonald's, and all he ate was McDonald's for every meal. That's all he ate. Well, this guy went for a whole year, and all he ate was junk food. But he ate like potato chips and you know, Suzy Q's and all that. But that's all he did. But at the end of the year, like, he was still in better health, but like he would go and say, well, I'm only doing 2,000 calories a day. Now, he might eat half of a Suzy Q for breakfast and the other half for lunch, and then potato chips, something for dinner. You know, he stuck with the calories and the intake of what your body needs, but he ate bad food. And then at the end of the year, like, he had lost weight and was in good shape. He was still exercising, doing all of it. So you can survive on them. Just saying.
All right.
Okay.
We could go on the diet, the Suzy Q
Suzy
diet.
Q diet.
Yeah.
See, my mom always loved Suzy Q's, and I just hated those things.
They're okay.
They're okay. See,
I
thought
like them better than zingers. Zingers have too much icing on them.
Oh, there's no such thing.
Oh, yeah, there is.
No.
too.
Yes, there is.
No. See, they've gotten even thinner, because used to, if that was a zinger, then icing would hang over the side. Now you buy the zinger, you got like one little strip down that's like a thong going right
really?
down the, yeah.
Well, it's inflation.
Exactly. The
Yep.
cake, they've all shrunk, but the icing has really shrunk. You can see, I'm like, I don't want to have a cake and see the top.
Yeah,
of,
that's why I didn't like them before, because that crap is all hanging
Yeah,
on the
used
sides.
to it would hang over the sides.
It's like a half an inch of
I'm not
icing.
kidding.
Is it thicker on the top or
Nope.
still the same?
It's thinner. It's real thin. And
well, they're
it's
cheating you.
Yes, exactly.
I would write them a letter.
I have been several months now.
He's got to follow up on that.
Yeah, my people are going to reach back out to him. Ugh, that would be
Shit.
okay. Would you rather? Just another one, quick one.
Okay.
Would you rather live on? And I know yours. This is where I'll get you. Would you rather have Suzy Q's or potato chips? Your favorite potato chips the rest of your life. That's all you can live off of.
Ooh.
Potato chips.
Yeah, see, I knew you would, because he doesn't like sweets.
Yeah. I'm not a big chip person either, but I'll take them over.
I think I'll go the Suzy
Cakes.
Q.
Really?
Yeah. I just don't know if I could eat chips every day for breakfast.
I couldn't either. Yeah.
But then again, I'm eating a Suzy Q for supper, so I don't know.
Yeah, it is a trade-off.
I don't know.
You could like crumble up the chips and
Maybe we'll
add
give
some water and make some mashed potatoes. Ooh,
Oh,
gross.
that's gross. That is nasty.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Put them in a blender and purify them and then
Yeah,
add water.
there's our next side.
Yeah.
Ugh, gross.
Ugh.
Gross. Well,
Nasty.
You got a story for us? Or did you already blow it with your...
Last week's was too good. I had nothing.
What was last week's?
The pink sweatpants.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear that, Scott? Did you?
No, I haven't listened.
Oh.
Don't tell me.
Well, okay.
Don't tell me.
I'm not going to tell you.
It's not like he's going to listen.
No, I'll listen.
Oh, I can add on to the one earlier. So when I was set up yesterday, there was a guy across from me who was selling a lot of sports Funko Pops, which the market on those things have just blew out, and they're nothing now. They're worth less than paper. Anyway, he had a graded video game. It was graded a 9.6. It was a Zelda game for Nintendo Switch. And I was kind of interested because, we kind of deal in video games. I was wondering if something that would appreciate in value over time. I was like, what do you got on this? He's like, $200. I'm like, okay, that might not be out of the realm of normal, because a game now is like $70 just to buy it. So I was thinking about it, and me and Tom were looking it up and found them that have sold, and the last one sold with a higher grade, a 9.8 grade, sold for less than $100.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then like 2 minutes later, another guy asked him about it. He was like, if you want it right now, $250. So
the price went up.
yeah, so that was the mentality of all those card guys and sports guys.
Yeah.
They're like, the values were like double what they are. You know what I mean? It was very, very odd. I'm not used to that. I'm used to people having stuff they want to sell.
Yeah.
Huh. Like I took some toys and stuff, and everything I had was $10 under eBay sold because I want it gone. So,
Right.
yeah, I just don't get it. But whatever.
Okay. Are you done on your phone again?
Yes, I'm listening to you guys.
Okay. What did you just say?
He was talking about people selling stuff. Every
week.
Even if I knew, I would not say. I wouldn't give him the satisfaction of letting him know
shit.
that I'm listening to him.
All right. Is that a wrap?
That's about a wrap.
That's about a wrap, guys.
All right.
Don't forget to log on.
Oh, we got one more thing.
What?
Got to keep the weekly going. Christmas ideas for your cigar smoker and or barbecuer.
Oh, yes. Do that real quick. And
did
plus,
that last
Scott,
week
You got to ask your
to-
question, Scott.
Well, see, I don't know what you've been
To fill
suggesting.
you in, we both agreed that you need a good cutter, right?
Mhm.
And different kinds of cutters.
Yeah.
Travis went with a V-cut. I went with an all-around multi-tool type.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I would have went with.
Okay, and then the barbecuer, you said what?
I said like a thermopen, a temp gun.
Yeah.
That's what I would
Thermometer.
suggest.
And then I said a charcoal chimney starter.
Yeah.
So let's give them another idea. Travis can go first.
Okay.
Oh, because you guys are sitting there lost. Cigar smokers.
I'm not lost.
Cigar smokers. Travel humidor.
Travel humidor. That's a good one.
I'll
one.
second
A
that.
good one.
A good one.
With
good
plenty
travel.
of room. Not
Yeah.
one of those 4 or 5 bangers.
Yes.
Like I've got a few of those. Those are nice for just a little.
They're okay.
I've got the 10 box.
but
and that's
10,
about the best.
10 is
Yeah.
the
the way,
better.
yeah, that's the way to go.
Spend another $10 and get that one
Yeah.
over the
Yeah.
5
Because really,
finger one.
yeah, it depends on the cigar. Sometimes you can't fit 10 in there.
Right. I'm more worried about fitting your lighter and cutter in there as
That's,
well.
That's what's nice is you can usually stack mine up, and I can stack the lighter and cutter at one end, and plus you get to put stickers all over it.
That's right. That's the fun part.
I like stickers and customize it.
Yes. Any fans out there that have stickers, send them our way. We'll gladly advertise your business or whatever you have.
What's yours?
Absolutely.
Oh, on Barbecue World,
I said the same thing as you. I said that's humidor. Am I supposed to pick something different?
no, he took mine last week. He said the cutter too.
I did a variation on the cutter.
He did. He went straight cut. Barbecue World. You picked the barbecue world one this week. I'm thinking.
I'm going to go, if you're doing a lot of backyard barbecuing, to get an aluminum foil dispenser like I've got, like the Big Sam's rolls.
That is pretty handy.
You can buy a dispenser for it that has a cutter. I use the shit out of that thing. And if you do a lot of cooking, I highly suggest one of them. There you go.
What did you say?
My aluminum foil dispenser, the plastic thing that's got the cutter on it. Like you buy the aluminum foil at Sam's in the box.
That is nice.
Yeah.
How much is one of those? I've never even looked.
It's like $30-$40.
Yeah, I was going to say $40.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. And then have your friend get you free aluminum foil. That's perfect.
Right.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yes. We're cooking grilled cheeses. We need 4 rolls of aluminum foil.
Well, we were cooking like 30 pork butts.
Yeah. And I had already bought 3 rolls of it the last time. He's like, "We need it. We need it." And I said, "There's one in the trailer."
What happened?
What happened when Travis got there? What I do? I walked in and got the brand new one out that you guys both said, "No, we used it. It
better
was all
safe
out."
than sorry.
Yeah, better. Yeah. You can never have too much.
Yeah, $90 worth of aluminum.
Okay,
foil
what's
sitting
yours? I gave mine.
there. No, I agree with you.
Okay. What about you, Dave?
Oh, man. You guys are so difficult.
You can agree with him. You can just cop out.
Yeah, you guys are right. Bye. No, cigar smoker, you got to have a excellent lighter.
Yeah.
Like a good, like super hot 3-jet lighter.
Vertigo.
Vertigo is a
Which
good
are
one.
$10.
$10
Well, they're a little
Yeah,
more than that now.
Which
Yeah,
I like
10,
my
12, 14
my
bucks.
Vissel that I got. I think it lights them a little bit better than the Vertigo, but the Vertigo you can just throw in there and keep in your humidor and it always lights.
Mm-hmm.
And my
That's
Vissel
not true.
uses fuel a lot faster, but it burns hotter. So it's kind of a trade-off there. And it's a cigar stand, so I really like that. As far as the barbecue idea, I would have to pull back from what I said a few weeks ago. Get a stack of those disposable cutting boards.
Oh,
I used 2 of them today when I was doing the ribs. They're just so handy. Just set it on top of the stove, did all my prepping, set the next one on top. When I pulled them off, good to go.
So they're nice. And
They're
those
super
I think
handy.
those would be nice, like in a competition situation, because we're doing the cleaning and everything right there on site, and so that way it saves less cleaning. But they're kind of like paper plates. It's like,
Well,
if I'm at home, I don't know if I would use them.
Well, if you're cooking multiple racks of ribs, your cutting board's got to be huge.
Yeah.
Like, that shit's hard to wash and to manage in the sink, unless you have like a nice industrial sink, which I would like to have one day. But instead of that poking out of the top of the dishes everywhere, I've just been using the disposable ones when I cook a lot of stuff or big pieces of
yeah.
meat.
They're nice.
So I'm going to keep them around. I have one left. I need to make a run to Louie's Barbecue Supply Company.
They've got them. He's got some new things in there.
I'm going to see how much a case is.
He'll sell them by the case or the bigger bundle. I think he's got, like the thing I got you, there's 5 or 6 there together.
There are 5.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's your question this week, Scott?
Favorite Christmas song?
Oh, I know mine. Mine is Pretty Paper by Willie Nelson.
Pretty Paper.
Yeah.
I had never
Pretty
heard
Paper.
of
I
it.
don't know if I've ever heard that.
Oh, bullshit. You've heard it.
Well, maybe.
You've all heard it.
You, Dave?
I feel like this is the last question you asked, too. Because
I've never... We're just now to Christmas. Why would I ask this in October?
Travis had the same answer. And I'm having some deja vu.
Why?
Maybe you weren't on the show.
Maybe
we were
I
just
asked
talking
favorite
about it.
song.
No, he asked like what our
Maybe
favorite...
it was just me
It
and
was
you talking about
Thanksgiving,
it.
and he asked what our favorite cake was or something, or pie. Pecan or pumpkin.
I haven't been on since October.
Yeah, we must have just been talking about Christmas music or something.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
I'm going to go with Christmas Cookies by George Strait.
That is a good one.
I love that song.
I don't know if
You don't hear it a lot.
No, you don't. They don't
No.
play it a lot, but I do like that one.
Yeah.
You know which ones I don't want to hear?
That's not what he
Any-
asked.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree or whatever it is.
I actually like that song. We'll go with that.
That's Dave's favorite.
Yeah, my least favorite is anything by Mariah Carey.
Oh.
I can't handle it.
I want for Christmas.
And it's not that they're bad. It's that,
they play them
oh my
non-stop.
gosh.
Yeah.
She hasn't been relevant in 30 years, and they still just play the same damn music over and over and over again.
Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna take that my favorite one back. It's probably the one that they sing in Elf. I don't know if that's really a Christmas song, but
Baby, it's cold outside.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
love
the one
that
that
song.
everybody got mad about last year.
Yeah. I don't care
Oh,
about
Of
Yeah.
course you would like it, you sexist.
I don't care about the subject matter. I just like the singing back and forth.
People get don't even get me started on that. How
Yeah,
how in
we
the
better-
world,
we
how in the
better
world
end
could you
this.
get mad about that?
I don't know.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. I'm so glad you're back, Scott.
Special.
I am
Very
special.
special.
Very
Pat
special.
Sajak is very special.
Yes.
I'm the star of this.
We are lucky to have you.
You are. You're very,
Very
lucky to have me.
Yes.
Fuck cancer, you asshole.
Yep. Fuck you.
Fuck cancer.